So in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys my review of the Pocket 4K after using it for about a month and a half. Now I have some notes here so I don't forget anything. Let's go ahead and get started. I am actually happy to report that there is no heating issues even 1 month after I got my camera. There's no heating whatsoever, even shooting at 4K lossless, even at 60 frames per second and whatnot. I didn't see any heating and no fan noises whatsoever. Alright, so the second thing we're going to talk about is I just can't stress enough. If you are using the Pocket 4K in a higher range ISOs from 1250 and above, be prepared to denoise in post. It's not going to be as clean as your Sony A7 whatever or GH5S without any noise reduction in post-production. So when thinking about getting this camera, don't think that you can get away with high ISOs without having to do anything in post. Alright, the third thing I'm going to talk about is the battery life. Like I said previously before, I still believe that you should get a lot of batteries with this camera because it eats it like hotcakes. This thing has so much processing power that you're going to need a lot of batteries. I have 11 right now. I think 3 of them are Canon batteries and most of them are off brands. I can tell you this right now, the Canon batteries will last you longer, so think about that when purchasing the Pocket 4K. Alright, so the next thing is the screen. I talked about the screen before. The screen is great. It's touchscreen, it's 5-inch, but I ended up getting a cheap external monitor because the focus assist, the focus zoom is just not cutting it. Whenever I shoot video, especially when a subject is about 5 feet away or more, I just can't use the follow, focus, and assist. It just doesn't work for me. Additionally to that, you will need a sun hood with this camera because when shooting in midday or anywhere bright at all, you're definitely going to need a sun hood or something to cover your screen because you're not going to be able to see it. So to solve that, I went ahead and just bought me a cheap monitor that I'm going to be talking about later whenever I get it. Alright, storage wise, a month and a half later, I still truly believe that whenever you get this Pocket 4K, get at least an SSD T5 storage for this. It is Black Friday this week, so go ahead and hunt for those Samsung T5 SSD cards because I'm telling you it's going to save you in the long run, especially if you're shooting at 4K DCI lossless. Your storage, your 256 gig is just not gonna cut it, guys. So the crop factor, people ask me if this bothers me. Still, it just doesn't bother me because I do have the Metabone Speed Booster Ultra 7.1X. So that turns this camera into a 1.35 crop sensor, so that 1.9 crop sensor just doesn't bother me. I know it costs extra. If you don't have enough money for the Metabone Speed Booster, go ahead and get the Viltrox EFM2. I did compare these two speed boosters in my channel, so go. Alright, last thing I'm going to talk about is the clipped red highlights. Avoid shooting red highlights like brake lights or neon red lights because the camera, as of right now, as far as I know, it still can't handle it. You really get some nasty fringing and discoloration, whatever noise you want to call it. So just try to avoid shooting real bright highlights or lights. Overall, after a month and a half with 2 skits and a crap ton of tests, after comparing it to the GH5S and comparing it to the Fujifilm, this weekend I shot the Fujifilm versus Pocket 4K using my colleague's camera while I was waiting for mine. Mine arrived today, but the Fuji X-T3 was just not working. It didn't want to record videos, it didn't want to replay my pictures, so I have to return that and get a new one to compare to the Pocket 4K. Anyways, if you guys have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you guys later.